You get the invite. You say maybe. You picture the noise, the small talk, the effort of being on. And suddenly your couch feels heavier, safer. From the outside, it looks like you're antisocial or missing out. But inside, it doesn't feel like avoidance. It feels like relief. And the real question isn't why you don't want to go out. It's why staying in feels like exhaling. People who prefer staying home usually aren't afraid of people. They're tired of performing. Going out isn't just leaving the house. It's managing energy, reading rooms, adjusting tone, tracking how long you've stayed. Your mind does quiet math the entire time, and your nervous system notices that cost long before you do. Staying home removes that calculation. There's no audience, no need to be interesting or responsive or available. Your body can finally settle into its natural rhythm. And when you've spent years adapting to other people's expectations, that stillness isn't boring, it's nourishing. A lot of people assume staying in means you lack connection, but often it means you're selective about it. You don't want shallow interaction that drains you. You want something that feels real, predictable, safe. And most social gatherings aren't built for that. They're loud, fast, unstructured. Your mind doesn't register them as fun. It registers them as work. There's also something deeply regulating about familiar environments. The same chair, the same lighting, the same quiet rituals. Your brain doesn't have to scan for threats or cues. It already knows what's coming next. And when life feels overwhelming or uncertain, predictability becomes comfort. Not because you're closed off, but because your system is trying to stay balanced. For some people, staying home is also where emotion is allowed. You don't have to translate yourself. You don't have to compress your thoughts into something shareable. You can feel things fully without being interrupted or misunderstood. If you've ever felt like your inner world doesn't quite fit social spaces, of course, solitude feels better. It's the one place where you don't have to edit yourself. And then, there's the misconception that staying in means you're not living. But your mind doesn't measure life by volume. It measures it by meaning. Depth over stimulation. Presence over activity. You're not avoiding experience. You're choosing the kind that actually reaches you. You might notice this preference grows stronger during certain phases of life. When you're processing something. When you're burned out. When you're redefining who you are. That's not withdrawal. That's integration. Your mind turning inward to reorganize. People who don't like going out often get told they'll regret it, that they'll miss memories. But what's rarely acknowledged is that forcing yourself into spaces that don't feel right also costs something. Energy, authenticity, peace. Staying home isn't a flaw. It's a signal. Your nervous system knows what environments help it feel grounded. It knows where you can be fully yourself without effort. And choosing that isn't laziness or fear. It's self-attunement. So if you've ever felt judged for preferring quiet nights over crowded rooms, remember this. You're not broken for wanting less noise. You're not missing something everyone else has figured out. Your mind simply knows where it feels safest, clearest, and most at ease. And listening to that doesn't make you small. It makes you human.